Yes, students. Good morning and welcome to our video lecture. Now, today, first of all, we are going to complete exercise 2.1 by doing the sixth sum. So, all of you please concentrate. Obtain an inclusive continuous frequency distribution from the following data. Students, we have to obtain an inclusive continuous frequency distribution, and it is given that the lower boundary point or more than that. Now all of you know, in more than that we use, in less than that we have used upper boundary points, and in more than that students we use lower boundary points. So this cumulative frequency distribution is of more than 10. So what I am doing as a first step, students, exercise 2.1, I am doing the sixth sum. So I am writing the inclusive continuous frequency distribution from the given more than type cumulative frequency distribution is as below. Now students, the first lower boundary point is 44.5. Lower boundary point. We obtain lower boundary point by subtracting 0.5 from lower limit, and we obtain upper boundary point by adding 0.5 to the upper limit if it is an inclusive continuous frequency distribution and the gap between upper limit and lower limit is 1. So the lower boundary point is 44.5. So that lower limit I have to find, add 0.5, so it will be 45. And you can say upper limit will be 49 because the next is 49.5. So here, first of all, I am writing classes, and then students I am writing F1. So 44.5, 49.5, 54.5, 59.5. So inclusive classes will be like this. Check 45 to 49. 50 to 54, 55 to 59. Then only boundary points will be 44.5 and 49.5. So 60 to 64, 65 to 69, 70 to 74, and the last class is 75 to 79. Now, whenever students we have to obtain corresponding frequencies, just subtract the lower value from the higher value. So 500 minus 470, so this will be 30. 470 minus 390, so this will be 80. Then 390 minus 290, so 100. 290 minus 240, so this will be 50. Then 240 minus 90 will be 150. Then 90 minus 10 will be 80. And students, pay attention. This is the most important thing, that the last frequency will remain same. It is as it is. So the last frequency will be 10. because it is 10 minus 0. So the last frequency will be 10. So more than 79.5 we don't have. So the last frequency will be 10 minus 0, that is 10. And if I am totaling this, the answer of frequency must be 500. So simply how to obtain the frequency? 500 minus 470, 470 minus 390, 390 minus 290, 290 minus 240, 240 minus 90, 90 minus 10. Last I am writing here 10 minus 0, which is 10. So for inclusive, always remember students that boundary points will be in decimal depending upon the gap. So if this gap is 1, then the boundary points will be in terms of 0.5. That much only students we have to remember. So after a session of 8 lectures, we have completed exercise 2.1. Now students, we are doing similar corresponding sums from exercise 2 section D. Mark students question number 10 and question number 11. Section D, exercise 2, question number 10 and question number 11 students we are doing. This, we will once again students write the title as and when required students. So now exercise 2 section D, sum number 10. Information regarding the monthly income of 100 workers is given below. Obtain original frequency distribution from it. Less than monthly income means it is less than type cumulative frequency distribution. The first class limits are 2400, 2900, 3400. So this is definitely an exclusive distribution. 2400 to 2900, 2900 to 3400. So gap is of 500. So I am writing section D, exercise 2, sum number 10, the original frequency distribution from the given less than type cumulative frequency distribution is as below. Now, all of you concentrate students. The original frequency distribution from the given less than type cumulative frequency distribution is as below. Here we make the column of classes and then corresponding F. Now, you know very well students that less than type is upper boundary points, but we start with the value before. So the classes are 2400 to 2900, 2900 to 3400, 3400 to 3900, then 3900 to 4400, 4400 to 4900, 4900 to 5400. Let me check students, which is the last class. It is up to 6400. So 5400 to 5900 and 5900 to 6400. Now students, frequencies as I have explained, you can say subtract the lower value from the next next higher value. So 3 minus 0. So 3. 12 minus 3. So 9. 30 minus 12. So 80. 55 minus 30. So 25. Then 78 minus 55. So 23. 88 minus 78. So 10. 95 minus 88. So 7. 100 minus 95. 5. If I total this frequency, we should definitely get 100. Check. So the frequencies are 3, 9, 18, 25, 23, 10, 7 and 5. This is what students. Now by this time all of you must be very clear with the sums of cumulative frequency. In less than time, where the cumulative frequency is 0, that will be the lower limit of the first class, and in more than time, where cumulative frequency is 0, that will be the upper limit of the last class. This one, students, we have to perfectly remember and memorize. Okay, now students, we are doing sum number 11 of section D. Sum number 11. So I will change this title. It is a specific type of sum. The given distribution is not less than 10. Students, it is a specific type of sum. Marks of 200 students in an examination are as under obtain the original frequency distribution. So our title will be the original frequency distribution from the given frequency distribution of marks is as below. The first column will be classes and second column, students, will be corresponding FI. Now classes are already given, but be careful, it is 10 to 100, then 20 to 100, 30 to 100. If you observe, students, in this type of frequency distribution, upper limit is always 100. Check. Upper limit for each of the corresponding class. I repeat, the upper limit for each of the corresponding class is 100. But it is like this. Say this is 10, this is 20, this is 30, up to, say this is 100. Now first class is from 10 to 100. Second class is from 20 to 100. So definitely the first class will be from 10 to 20 if I am finding original frequency distribution. So the first class will be 10 to 20, then 20 to 30, then 30 to 40, then 40 to 50, then 50 to 60, then 60 to 70, then 70 to 80, then 80 to 90, and the last class will be 90 to 100. Now corresponding frequencies, again same thing, from the consecutive higher value, you subtract the lower value. 200 minus 180, so 20. 180 minus 140, so 40. 140 minus 90, so 50. 90 minus 55, so it is 35. 55 minus 30, so 25. 30 minus 8, so 22. 8 minus 2, so 6. Then 2 minus 1, so 1, and last frequency will remain as it is, students. So the frequencies are 20, 40, 50, 35, 25, 22, 6, 1, 1. If you total this frequency will come up to be 200, which is next, the total. So in this type of sums, this is not a cumulative frequency distribution. Check, students, I haven't written the original frequency distribution from the given less than type or more than type. I have not written. This is a specific type of frequency distribution, students, where this is a specific type of frequency distribution where upper limit of all the classes are given as 100. So students, now I think we are done with the topic of cumulative frequency distribution. It is a very important topic. I hope that all of you understood. And if you have any doubt, you can call me personally, students. I will help you with the doubts. Now students, all of you pay attention. We are doing, you can say, few MCQs which are based on, students. Now all of you please pay attention. Today let us do one or two MCQs which are based on cumulative frequency, range or class length or boundary points. And from the next lecture, students, we are going to start classification of qualitative data. Now students, pay attention. I am coming back to section A. So after a long time, we are doing MCQ, students. This is a very lengthy chapter. In fact, this is the lengthiest chapter of our entire syllabus. Students, this is the lengthiest chapter of our entire syllabus. So I wish, students, that you perfectly understand. We are doing two MCQs of section A. So students, please concentrate. Even though we have done, we will repeat few MCQs. First MCQ. Which of the following variable is discrete? Now all of you have understood. A variable which assumes finite or countable number of values within a specific range is called a discrete variable. So the correct option is number of children per family. So MCQ 1, the correct option is, students, D. We have already done, but then also, students, I am revising as it is a long time. So which of the following variables is discrete? The correct answer is, students, number of children per family. Which of the following variable is continuous? Then the answer is monthly income of a person. A variable which can assume any value within a specified range or interval is called, students, a continuous variable. So as per the option, students, the correct option is option D, monthly income of a person. Now students, we are starting with MCQ 5. 3 and 4 still we haven't done, students, so I cannot explain you. But you take mark that questions 1 and 2, students, are already done. Now fifth, in a continuous frequency distribution, what is the class length of a class? Option A, average of two consecutive lower boundary points, no. Average of class limits, no. The definition, students, is the difference between upper boundary point and lower boundary point of that class. All of you know, students, section A, and writing MCQ 5. The definition of class length is nothing but upper boundary point of that class point of that particular class. So students, what is the definition of class length? Class length of a particular class is nothing but the difference between upper boundary point of that class and the lower boundary point of that class. So the correct option is C. Range of an group data is 55. Okay, let us correct the data. As per given range of the data is nothing but xh minus xl, and that is particularly given as 55. It is divided into 6 classes. Number of classes are k is equal to 6. Then what should be the class length C? Then what is the class length? Now all of you pay attention to this relation. I have told you n number of times C into k must be greater than or equal to r. So if the class length is 10, then students pay attention. If the class length is 10, then definitely students I can have 10 into 6 is equal to 60. 60 is greater than or equal to 55. But if I have 9 into 6 is 54. And you can say 54 is not greater than or equal to r. So students, the correct option in the 6th MCQ, students, I think there was a printing error in the old textbook. That is why let us refer it in the new textbook, students. Let us check the answer. The correct answer should be A, that is 10. It is correct. Because see, when I take class length is equal to 10, number of classes are 6. 10 into 6 is 60, and which is greater than or equal to range, which is 55. Either greater than or equal. So the relation between class length C, number of classes K, and range R, all of you know, C into K must be, students, greater than or equal to R. C into K must be greater than or equal to R. That should be perfectly followed. Otherwise, you can say your class number of classes or class length may not be perfectly right. So here the correct option is A. Answer is option A. Okay, now students, MCQ 7. Inclusive classes for a distribution are inclusive 10 to 19.5, 20 to 29.5, 30 to 39.5. Check this gap. Then what are the exclusive class limits for the second class? What is gap between 19.5 and 20? So right, gap is equal to 20 minus 19.5. That is 0.5. What is half the gap? We have already studied. 0.5 divided by 2. So 0.25. So subtract 0.25 from the lower limit. So what I will get? 19.75 and add 0.25. So 29.75. Here 9.75 and 19.75. Here 29.75 and 39.75. But students, we are asked only for second class. So the correct option is option B. The correct answer is, students, option B. Okay, MCQ number 8. A discrete variable has values 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and the corresponding frequencies. Okay, students, we are given xi, we are given fi, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what are corresponding frequencies? 2, 4, 6, 8 and 14. So CFI will be 2 plus 4, 6 plus 6, 12 plus 8, 20 plus 14, 34. What is the value of more than type cumulative frequency when the value of variable is 2? Students, here one has to be very careful. We have to obtain more than type cumulative frequency distribution. More than type cumulative frequency distribution. Xi, and I am writing CFI. All of you pay attention. More than type cumulative frequency distribution. So this value of Xi greater than or equal. Let us write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. All of you be careful, pay attention, concentrate this which is given students on. I will tell you where you have to concentrate. It is a very important concept. That is why students I am telling you. All of you please pay attention on page 25. So more than or equal to 0 is total frequency, which is 34. Then subtract the frequency 2, so this will be 32. Then you can say subtract the frequency 4, so this is 28. Now let us check what is given students in our answer. The correct option is A. The answer is 28. So students, here all of you pay attention. Here students, we have to prepare more than. Now let us complete it, isn't it? Then 28 minus 6, so it will be 22, and 22 minus 8, it will be 14. So this will match with the last frequency. So here students, the correct answer is option A. CFI for 2 is nothing but 28. Okay students, let me erase this and go to the further MCQs. So check how much important conceptual MCQs are asked. It is not simply students that we write the answer and finish off. So we have to be very careful and cautious students when we are understanding this students. So please be careful in writing also students. This is not as easy students as we think. Okay, now students, the next MCQ is MCQ 9. Okay, let us do MCQ 9. A continuous frequency distribution has classes. Okay students, we are given classes 0 to 9, 10 to 19, 20 to 29, 30 to 39, and corresponding frequencies are 10, 20, 40, and 10. Then, what is the less than type cumulative frequency for the boundary point 29.5? Okay, students, less than type. So here we have to prepare a distribution which is less than type. In less than type, we use upper boundary points and corresponding CFN. But we start with a previous value. Boundary points will be here minus 0.5 to 9.5. So 9.5, 19.5, 29.5, 39.5. We start with 0. 0 plus 10, 10 plus 20, 30 plus 40, 70 plus 10, 80. So, we are given what is the less than type cumulative frequency for the boundary point 29.5. The answer is 17. So, the correct option is students option C. So, students, I think we should conclude here. The remaining concepts next lecture. Thank you, students.